All right, right now at 4 o'clock, student protesters inside the encampment at the University of Oregon are taking responsibility for the early morning protest outside the home of University of Oregon President Carl Schulz. Thank you for joining us. I'm Matt Templeman. Now, this off-campus protest comes 17 days after students started their campus encampment. And KEZI 9 News reporter Joey Vaca joins us live from the neighborhood where it happened with all the details. Joey.
Yeah, that's right, Matt. I'm live here in the President's neighborhood right now, where it's a much different scene than it was early this morning. It's quiet, it's calm, it's not a lot going on here in this neighborhood. And, you know, this is the Fairmount area of Eugene, where, as I mentioned, UL President Carl Schulz lives, but it's usually pretty quiet. That all changed at about 2 o'clock this morning when tons of student protesters, well, let me rephrase, probably about 15 or so, according to a Eugene police report, filled the area. Now, it's important to note this is the first time since the encampment went up that students took the protest off campus. Now, right now, you're seeing and hearing video taken by a neighbor from this morning's protest. It happened at around 2 o'clock. But like you've heard, we now know that it was students from that pro-Palestinian encampment on the UO campus. I had the chance to talk to one of those protesters in the camp today and asked why they brought it into the neighborhood.
Schulz has not heard our demands, has kept himself very insulated from the camp. So, you know, we're bringing it to him. There is a long history of protesters sort of using that as a point of leverage. We're making sure he knows we're here, has not responded to all the emails that we've sent. So we're here.
Their message for other neighbors who heard the protest, they have one person to blame. That's President Schulz. The protester, Rodriguez, says the protesters have no choice but to take more action if the university won't negotiate in good faith. So again, not the busiest neighborhood, but quite a few people live here. So even though it's quiet during the day, there's a lot of residents in the area. And I spoke to them earlier this afternoon. Like they said, much different scene than what they're used to, and you'll hear their reaction to this morning's protest coming up on KEZI 9 News at 5. For now, reporting live in Eugene, Joey Vaca, KEZI 9 News.